T, I apologize. I apologize.
This is new.
In our preseason previews for the NBA, each one of us did top 15.
We
Okay.
did.
That was me, that was JoJo, that was Tim G. Jacob, that was even Ray Cesar Leo.
Yep.
We all gave our top 15 players going into this 2022 season based off of what we saw the previous season.
Right.
And I want to say every one of us had LeBron Raymond James Sr. as a top 3 player other than Tim G. Jacob. And we did take Tim G. Jacob to task for that.
Joe did.
Look at him. So did. But the way things are looking right now, given the fact that Bron has had injury concerns already this season, given the fact that the Los Angeles Lakers, my Los Angeles Lakers,
Mine too.
don't give me that mind too, Joe. Like I haven't seen a power rankings in weeks. It probably more than a month. They got them boys in the top 10. I gotta say that T might have been right. So therefore, T, I apologize. At this moment, it's early. We ain't even to Christmas now.
Right.
But at this moment, the things that you were saying may have had a lot of truth to it. Okay.
Now you know you're gonna have Kendrick Perkins hot with you, but okay, go ahead.
You know how Kendrick Perkins do. Kendrick Perkins don't need to have a job right now, but we're not even gonna talk about that. Okay.
But no, he needs to have a job.
Yeah, a job. He need not a job talking about basketball.
Okay.
At least. Okay.
You don't know basketball.
If he want to go work at a GM plant, he can do that. But talking about basketball, that ain't what he need to be doing. But I'm interested to see if JoJo, the LeBron James apologist in our family, is going to disagree with me right now.
So y'all saying Bron not top 3? Did y'all not see? Did y'all not see what he was doing at the beginning of the season before he got hurt? Y'all absolutely right. He's not top 3 no more. He's not. What Steph is doing right now is ridiculous. You already know Giannis is up there, and you know KD is up there. He's definitely not top 3. He's sitting. I'm gonna say he's sitting outside the top 5 for sure. This is me being honest. He is. We've never known Bron to get injured so many times and actually be out with the injury. So it does look like Father Time is saying, "Here I am." I do think this chemistry of the team is also hindering him as well. But it's like a catch-22. He does not need to be so ball dominant at this point in his career. Yet the ball dominance actually helped him statistically and gave him a bigger imprint on the game. But yeah, I'll agree. T saw it. I didn't. Well, we didn't. Well, Wells didn't. T saw
I don't know why he gonna say me.
But you know.
Wells did.
Yeah. So yeah, you were right, T. We owe you an apology.
You know. I mean, what you want me to do? Gloat right here? I mean, I've been said it. I mean, what you want me to say? No, okay. Truthfully, the league deserves to have LeBron at his peak. They really do. Okay. But the truth of the matter is that I think LeBron is really just not, he's just not as engaged as he was. Like when you think about the Miami Heat LeBron and how he was just a different animal. And I get it. He was a lot younger then and everything. All I've ever asked from all I've ever asked from LeBron James was for him to adapt his game in a way in which he's still uber effective nightly. Like if LeBron played back to the basket, he don't have to bang. He just got to just make make minimal type, like this is what I'm saying. Like back to the basket plays, dribble, drop, step, bucket, or back to the basket, see the defense because everybody's told me he's the greatest passer of the basketball in the game. He's one of the greatest passers of the basketball. So he can deliver it anywhere. He can see the defense. He can see the double teams. He can see it coming before it even happens. And he could get 10 assists from the post. That's just how great he is. But I just haven't seen that. And I'm just kind of like, LeBron, you got to adapt. He's getting the pass because he's LeBron James. Russell Westbrook needs to do the exact same thing for that team. And I think that's just where the problem lies with that squad is that, okay, you got ball dominant guys like LeBron and Russ, and somebody's going to have to sacrifice something. We talked about a little bit. I don't know if it was all of us or me, Ray and Joe, but we were talking about just Russ coming off the bench alone. And I know that's an ego. I know that's a big ego shot. I know it is because you've been the man for so long. But Russ with that second unit in LA, that could be a problem because you look at that second unit and you go, okay, well, you got Russ, you got Wayne Ellington, who was a starter at a point with some teams. You got a guy like Avery Bradley, who's the starter. DeAndre Jordan or Dwight Howard, whoever you want to put it to center. I mean, you got starters, Melo. So he comes in and he runs that offense. And then, okay, whatever you do from the standpoint of closing the game out, whatever lineup you want to have out there, depending on who you're playing that night, cool. But there's just some sacrifices that have got to be made. And I think LeBron has to sacrifice some too. I don't want to see LeBron James shooting threes. I don't care for that. I do not care for LeBron James standing out on the wing at 6'9", 283 pounds, as my brother Wells would say, and shoot threes. I don't want to see that. I saw that in intramural. I saw that in intramural basketball playing at USM. And they all know who I'm talking about. I don't want to see that. Get your butt in the post and do work. That's all I'm asking for. And that's my whole problem with LeBron right now is that I don't think he's really truly engaged in being that dominant force. He always talks about chasing Mike and doing things, saying he's the greatest, or he said he was the greatest after the 3-1 comeback or whatever it was. All that. I hear all that. But man, you are the most physically imposing presence that has the skill level of a guard, forward. You just got it all. I just don't understand why he's not delivering it in a way that is, the basketball savant that he is. I look at a guy like Steph Curry right now, and I say right now, Steph's doing more at his advanced age than LeBron. I could say that. I could argue that. Because Steph at least is trying to every year get better at his craft. He's got his body more physically built to take a punishment.
Now, Steph, what, 33?
Yeah, Steph
34,
young,
33,
Yeah.
34. I think he's 34.
That's a few years back now. LeBron Bron's still cutting up back then.
Bron's 30, what,
Yeah.
6?
37. He
37?
36. He 36, about to be 37 in December. Shannon Sharp know his birthday.
Okay,
Shannon
of
Sharp
course he
always.
does. Of course he does. Of course he does. Of course he does. But all I'm saying is I just expect Bron to just be that much more of let me see, just more mentally engaged with what he can do to affect the game. And I don't need to see him shooting threes. I think LeBron, it's amazing to me that the guy that has averaged more triple doubles for a season than LeBron is on the same floor with him. And I just don't see how that. Still can't fathom how LeBron hasn't done that. Truthfully, with a man that size, that agility, that athleticism, that skill level, and has never done that in his career, it's just something about that just doesn't make sense.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. The reason why I'm apologizing to you is not for really what he's doing on the floor. It's the fact that he's missed a lot of time on the floor.
Okay.
I said previously that I thought he was load managing. The streets telling me that he actually was hurt. Whatever the case, he missing time. And I know when we did our top 15, I docked guys for injury concerns. Like AD is a top 5 talent to me. But because of his lack of drinking titty milk in his youth, I docked him down. I maybe had him at number 9 or maybe 10. Kyrie, I think I kept Kyrie off my list.
Yeah, I was the only one that had him on the list.
Because Kyrie stay hurt. That's a 50, 40, 90 guy. But he, even pre-COVID and all this, vaccine shit, Kyrie gonna miss time. You know what I'm talking about? So now that we got Brun up here missing time like that, I kind of, to be consistent, I gotta vibe with you on that. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit StatementTeesLLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.